Hello, beautiful people. My name is Kathy, traveling with Charity, and I travel part-time with my babies, Hope, Faith, and Cassie. And today is a beautiful day right now, but it's going to be in the 90s, I think just 90 this afternoon. And it gets up to like 80 at 10 o'clock. Anyway, as you guys know, I would prefer to be cold than hot. I can't stand it. So I am going to Flagstaff today. I gotta go to Home Depot, and I gotta go to, where am I going? Walmart, and I think that's it. Something's going on with my eye. It's watering again. But anyway, one of the reasons why I am going to Walmart is because it's hot on the inside of my home, and I have curtains up in my bedroom, and so I can have my AC on. So I have my AC on in the bedroom, nice and cool. You know, I mean, it could be cooler. I would love it to be cooler, but it's not. These roads are horrible going out. And, but it's livable. It's not like it is on the outside when I don't have where the curtains aren't there. But anyway, Hope refuses to stay and be cool in the little bedroom area. She just always wants to be in the living room, outside, panting her butt off. So today I am someone suggested that I get a little swamp cooler for her, so she can just be out there on the couch, laying on the couch and not having to pant, you know? So that's why I'm going to Home Depot, and get just get a swamp cooler or something like that, where she can just sit right there, like in front of it, tall enough so she can sit right there on the couch and just be cool, you know, because right now she's not, and it just makes me so sad that she is totally hot and refuses to come in there with the rest of us. So that's what I'm doing. And I bet you if once I put that swamp cooler out, the other two is probably going to go lay on the couch as well and hang out with Hope. Man, this property here, it is just absolutely, they are just doing the do. I swear. It looks, let me see if I can, hold on. They have put all kinds of stuff in here, and it's just so nice. But you know, it was an Airbnb, and then I guess people have bought it and did so much stuff to it. Look what else they're doing. They're building this, they built this home here. It is so cool. Man, I wish I had their kind of money, because I would be doing just that as well, because they even put stuff underground so they can have electricity in all of their homes, the RV and the other home. It's like they're on grid instead of off grid, but they're off grid actually, because it's all just solar. I just saw them put a mini split in there. So what I am gonna do eventually is go talk to them and talk to them about the people that are working with them, and see if I can get some help, you know, after they're finished, of course, with them. But yeah, they're doing so much, and it just looks so good. It just looks really, really good. I'm gonna stop right here because I am just going all over the place And I will see you when I get on pavement. I don't know what's going on. Why won't it stop? Okay, stop. So like I was saying about that property there, it was an Airbnb, because when I first bought my land, and I would go back and forth, going to the store or whatever, there was always different cars, and that's why I knew it was an Airbnb, and also someone else told me. And it was beautiful then, but it didn't have that structure on it. It didn't have it's not an awning, but shade is produced. They do have a lot of solar, that is for sure, a lot of solar. But they were digging, this company was digging and digging and digging and digging and putting pipes down underneath, and I was thinking, is that electricity? Are they doing electricity underground, that kind of thing? Because if they have electricity, maybe I can hook up to their electricity, because right now, the electricity, if I want electricity right now, it's $50,000, and I don't have $50,000. But if it was closer, and it's only a mile away, mind you, a mile, and $50,000 is a lot. But one of my friends, Shane, said that's not a lot at all. Think of all the stuff that they have to do, and I'm like, Shane, I don't have $50,000, basically. But yeah, I am going to introduce myself. The husband walked up to my property, and the dogs were barking, and I'm like, uh-oh, who's out there? Because I didn't hear any cars or anything. And by the time I got out there, he was walking back down, and I didn't want to yell, hey, So I guess he just went for a walk. But yeah, I'm excited for them. I'm really excited for them. I don't know if they're going to stay and live there, because that's what they've been doing now. But who knows? If they may just make it into an Airbnb, that structure. Again, but we'll see. And then there's another couple right across the street from them. That used to be an Airbnb as well, but it just had an Airstream on it and an outhouse. And now they drove up in a 40-foot bus. 40-foot bus, and the bus is still there. I don't know if they're living in their bus or in the structure, but it's there, and I'm so happy for them as well. I might have to introduce myself to them. And then, of course, I know David, who lives right behind me. He's just the sweetest guy. Him, his wife, mother, and father, just nice family. They're the ones that helped me with my pavers last year or the year before. I think last year, the beginning of last year, I think. Yeah. So I'm excited to know all these new neighbors, and I'm excited to see maybe I can get some work done at my place, because I can't find anybody. I don't know. Maybe you just have to have a whole bunch of money to get stuff done. But, I make appointments. They don't show. It's just really weird. And then I call companies, and when they don't want to do something out here, they'll give you this outrageous price, which is just horrible. I'm like, I wanted solar put in, and number one, they didn't want me to buy my own solar. I have to buy it from them, and I'm like, okay, whatever. And I know how much they cost now. Solar is not as expensive as it was. Solar panels are not as expensive as they used to be. And I wanted to buy like 8 lithium lithium batteries kind of thing, and you know, all of that stuff. And we did a quote. Well, he gave me a quote of $20,000. Okay. So I said, okay, listen, I don't need to have that much solar as you're suggesting, because it's just me and my dogs. I just, you know, I already have some solar. So we took like 5 panels out of there, and took a lot of other stuff out of there. And he still said $20,000. And I'm like, come on. I didn't say that to him. I said, okay, well, just, you know what? I'll call you back. So that's what they do. When people, some is what they do. When people don't want to do any work, that's what they do. They just give you this outrageous price that makes no doggone sense. Because $20,000 to hook up some solar is not, that's not a price. That's not a right price. $20,000 to hook up some solar. I don't think so. You know, and I says, oh, if I buy the solar, oh no, it's going to be like DIY. That means that I can't, if something happens, I can't come and fix it. I can't guarantee it because it's DIY. And I'm like, how's it DIY when you're still putting it up, but it's my solar. I'm buying the solar. Whatever. So I'm moving on, going to someplace else to keep looking. And actually, David, who lives behind me, he says he knows how to hook up solar. You know, I already have solar. I have like 800 watts, but I want like, I don't know, 15, 20 watts kind of thing. So I can like still, if I get a mini split is like an AC and a heater. And so if I want to get one of those, I can still run it at night if it's like really hot at night or really cold at night. I don't even know why I said hot at night, because it's never hot at night. It's always in the 50s or lower. But yeah. But what if I want to have AC at night? I love being cool when I sleep. So anyway, so that's that. Because I've saved up money, you know. It costs money to do all this stuff, and I saved up money so I can get some stuff. And that's one of the reasons why I'm not going on this adventure next month. A whole bunch of us were supposed to go on this adventure to Oregon, which Oregon is nice and cool right now, and even Utah is nice and cool right now, at least this week, because I looked it up. But Oregon is like 70s, 69, 70s kind of thing. Man, that's my weather. But I'm not going because I gotta stay home and priorities, you know, getting my house together. I gotta start focusing on my house. You know, when I'm in my 80s, I'm not gonna be doing a whole bunch, and I just want to be settled down if I have to, and have all the amenities that needs be. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So I'm not gonna go, and that's hard to say no, because at first I was like, yeah, let's do it, let's go. And now it's like, you know what? I got priorities. And oh, and the other thing, let's talk about the doggone trees. Goodness gracious, they're gone. They are absolutely gone. Aja from Pandemonium told me maybe I should just buy some trees that are native to this area, and that's what I think I'm gonna do. I'm gonna find some kind of trees, no fruit trees, no flower trees, just trees that are native to this a half an hour, and then another 30 minutes to Flagstaff. So I'll see you then, all right? At Home Depot. All right, let's rock and roll. Look at all these trees. And here's the fruit trees. See, I would love to get something big like this. Let's see what this looks like. See, it's just a shade tree. But this is bigger than my car. And what's this? An apple tree. Oh, I can't do any more fruit. Yep, they're all apple trees. I don't want anything to do with fruit. And look at these trees. I would love to plant something like that. But they're not watering them that much either, because this one's dying. I should just give it up. That's a cute one. And it's short. Well, let me go inside and get what I came for. They got some cute stuff. Here's more fruit trees. There's pears. And they're on sale. Oh no, they're not. It's just priced as marked. Fruit and shade trees. I don't see any. Oh, here's some shade trees. But they're too big as well. Oh well. Let's go into Home Depot. I think these are the swamp coolers or whatever they're called. But they are so ugly. And goodness gracious, $1,000. $600. $400. This one is $215. I think you just put like water in it. And this is 109. And they show ice, but I think you can just put water in it. Look at that. No, it says fill with ice. But then over here it says 2.8 gallons of water. Now who wants to do the ice thing? Goodness gracious. And then here's, I think these are just, this is $200. And I don't know if that's because that one's pretty. That is so funny that I'm looking for pretty instead of cooling my baby down. Okay, let me keep looking. I am finished at Walmart. So, not Walmart. I'm finished at Home Depot. Now I'm on my way to Walmart. In the shade. Yay. Well, I made it home and I had a great time with myself. And I'm so excited about this cooling thing for Hope because once again, she doesn't want to be in there with us. It's just ridiculous. But anyway, there's a lot of you guys that are making food for your babies. And I got so many recipes. I'm so excited because I didn't know some of the stuff that that they can eat. I'm so excited about the sweet potatoes and the peas, string beans, carrots, spinach, all that kind of stuff that they can eat. And I've always known about the sweet potatoes because Shane has always fed his baby sweet potatoes, and he has even came over to me, sweet potatoes and carrots, and came to my place. And even when we were in Courtside one year, he was feeding his baby sweet potatoes, and she's a healthy thing and just healthy and beautiful, and I just love her. And she even poops orange, you guys. I said, what the heck is this? She poops orange. That's how healthy she is. Who knew you could poop orange? Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching my video. I really, really, really appreciate it. I would ask you to do me a favor, is to give me a thumbs up, a comment. Even if in the comment section, you don't even have to put, write anything. You can put hearts or emojis. That'll help me out a lot. And it'll help the channel out a whole bunch. Anyway, make it a great day and be free. Be free.